Good afternoon, I'm Jeff. I'm a Sewer Tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 15474 Southwest Mallard Drive, Unit 105 here in Beaverton. We're located at the rear of the home, right outside the garage door here. We have a 3-inch ABS cleanout. That's our point of access. I'm going to insert the camera and check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. We currently have water running. Here we go. And it looks like right off the bat here, we'll try and get a better look at this on the way out. I may try and put a riser piece on the camera head. It looks like something's going on there at the top of the pipe, like we may have damage there or something of that nature. There's something hanging down there. That's at least what it looks like. But we're going to zero out the camera length counter right here at the base of the cleanout. Here we go. And immediately upon access here, it looks like it's switching over to 4-inch ABS and then to 6-inch 3034 PVC pipe here. And then right here at 23 feet is where the line terminates out here in the little back roadway. I'm going to let the line drain out here for just a minute. It looks like this last foot or so of the pipe has got a little bit of standing water in it. It's very minimal. It's nothing I'm concerned about or worth doing any repair work on. Alright, line's just about all drained out here. I'm going to go ahead and start pulling the camera back. What I think we're going to do is try and tie a string to the camera head and see if I can bend it upwards right at the start there to get a better picture of the top of the pipe. What it looked like right off the bat there was that the top of the pipe had been damaged. But it's hard to say. I had a really kind of tough look at it. Yeah, you can see that thing hanging down there at the top of the pipe. That does not look like how we want the sewer line to look like there, at least any pipe. So I'm gonna try and put a string on the camera head to angle it upwards to hopefully get a better view of that there. Aside from that spot there, right off the bat, the rest of the line we just scoped is in good shape and has adequate flow all the way out to the main lateral. Again, there's a little bit of standing water right at the end of the line there, but it's extremely minimal. It's only about a foot of pipe and all drained out. There's about a ½ inch of water there and no debris collecting at it. Alright, I just dropped the camera back down inside here to try and get a better look, and you get a much better view here now. Just how the camera is situated currently. It's kind of hard to tell what exactly is going on here. What's kind of flapped down there is circular in shape. I mean, it could be a couple different things. It could be a backflow valve that's stuck there. It could be an old knockout plate that's in the line. You could also have the top of the pipe here busted out too. Because like when you look beyond that flap, it looks like there's an opening in the top of the pipe. I just can't tell if it's something that's been purpose built there or if the top of the pipe has been busted in. So your best bet here to try and get a better view, this is just a really hard spot to look at. My camera is actually actuating upwards, so this is kind of lucky. You just don't get a great view here. But what you could do is do a hydrojet or auger or something like that to see if you can get that thing to knock loose there. That might allow you to get a better view of what exactly is going on at the top of the pipe. It looks like there's something that's tied in up above it. That's why I'm curious as to what it is. It could be some kind of backflow valve flapper, because we were actually able to get the camera behind that thing and looking upwards there. You can see here I'm looking up into that. So this is one of those you could refer it off to a plumber to see if they are familiar with what this connection is here. My best bet is it's directly in front of where the cleanout ties in, so it could be a test T or test Y coming in there. It could be a backflow valve. But yeah, this thing hanging from the top of the pipe here just concerns me. I don't know if that's something that could bust loose at some point and clog the line up. Now, I would recommend trying to get that removed from there if possible. At this time, unless you put a huge wad of something down the line that's, you know, 2-3 inches tall, it's probably not going to snag anything. But if you do put some large wad of something down there, it's a spot where it could collect and get stuck. So we'll refer this off to a plumber and see if they can discern exactly what's going on there. All right, I'm going to go ahead and reel the camera on out of the line here. We're going to move to the back of the garage. This clean out here is directional. It's not going to let us scope back under the floor. So we're going to find another clean out, try and go through here. Now you can see when you get the camera angle like this, how much, I mean, that's taken up almost half the diameter of the pipe there. It's hanging down about 1.5 inches. So my concern is that could actually clog the line at some point if you got a big enough item down there. And if that thing ever dislodges, it could really clog the line up badly. So, all right, we're going to move back to the rear of the garage and scope underneath the floor here. All right, I moved the camera over here to the back of the garage, this little nook here back behind the stairs and everything. Do the 3-inch ABS clean out in the wall. And the zero out right here, we're going to push out onto the floor. All right, this spot right here is where my camera head's starting to want to stop up. It's taken quite a pathway around to get to this point here. Unfortunately, due to the twists and turns, my camera's just not going to get any further, or I'm risking damaging it at this point. So, anyway, we got near the exterior clean out there. I don't see any evidence of flow issues. The line's very clean throughout this spot. Anyway, I do recommend getting that. Well, I'll refer that video off to a plumber to see if they can tell whether that's to me it looks like either a dislodged backflow valve or a knockout plate that's come loose somehow. Either way, I think either augering or jetting it or combo the two to break that thing up and get it out there would be a good idea, because there's really not a way to get down to that short of digging a giant hole in the front driveway, and that line is extremely deep. The clean out standpipe is probably about a 5 or 6 foot drop out there. Aside from that, all the rest of the line we scoped there is in good shape and has good flow.